Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com, the direct purchase line for you, to me, and my crew for purchase questions concerning this or any watch you see on Watchbox Reviews. And today, we're discussing a blast from the past. Launched in 2010, this was the beginning of Tudor's vintage comeback. A heritage-inspired watch. This timepiece is the Tudor Heritage Chrono, a watch designed to reference several different past Tudors, including the 7031, 7032, 7130, and 7169. At heart, this is a Monte Carlo style chronograph with the home plate dial, and it gives you all the advantages of a modern watch with the vintage style. 42 millimeters in stainless steel. You can see the watch on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist is surprisingly compact. 50 millimeters from lug to lug. It's a full-sized watch, but not an oversized watch. The thickness of it surprised me. Even with this Nato style underslung strap attached, the watch measures 13.7 millimeters thick on the wrist. Without the underslung strap, the watch is 12.7 millimeters thick, and the spacing between the lugs, a modern, broadly planted, nicely stanced 22 millimeters. The watch is equipped here with a Nato strap provided by Tudor, so this is factory. There are other straps as well as bracelets available, so you can really switch it up. Give ourselves a bit more light here, and you can see that the watch includes a good deal of coloration, much of which is echoed by the strap itself. You can see it's underslung. Let me see if I can show you a little bit of the case back. It is a solid case back, so not too much to see there. And then there's a high grade of accessory. As you can see, these are reusable buckles and strap minders, as the buckle features the Tudor Shield logo, and the strap minders are made of steel to match the case. The case is all of high polish, as you can see, and then it features bevels designed to evoke the vintage Tudor and Rolex cases when they shared cases, and there were always hand-finished bevels on the edges. The hoods of the lugs are in satin, as you can see, and there's satin finish between the lugs, so the strap won't visibly scratch the polished case. You can see that there are screw-down crowns, as well as screw-down chronograph pusher. You'll appreciate the Tudor Shield logo on both crown and dial. Now, the bezel of this one rotates bidirectionally. It can be used as a timing instrument. You can easily approximate the 5-minute intervals, or you can use it as an instrument for gauging hours, and this is particularly useful on a chronograph that features a minutes register but not a chronograph hours register. Also note, usefully, Tudor gives you a 45-minute register, not the conventional 30-minute register you see on most chronographs. Now, the dial is a little bit more deluxe than what you'd see in vintage specification, handsomely executed with several different concentric layers of color. You have minutes and seconds outboard. You have a lovely orange on black print for the minutes track. You have hash marks and indices for the minutes track inboard. You also have applique home plate style indices for the hours, and then faceted and polished semi-Dauphine style hands. You can see why this dial was traditionally described as the home plate. Each of the indices does look like a home plate. In American style baseball, there's an applique Tudor Shield up at 12 o'clock, and then the dial base itself is a matte gray. One of the nice features about this watch is that it is a vertical clutch chronograph. As a result, when you start and stop the chronograph, there is no jump or stagger in its motion. Now, the screw-down crown and chronograph pushers here impart 150 meter water resistance, which is 50 meters more than you get with a Rolex Daytona. So it has a leg up on its brother in that regard. Sister brand Rolex also fails to give you a date complication on its Cosmograph. As you can see here, not only do we have a date, but we have a date with a quick set mechanism, and the watch features hacking or stop seconds for precise setting against a reference time. Inside the case, Tudor uses an ETA 2892 with the Dubois de Praz vertical clutch chronograph module. The movement altogether, automatic winding, bidirectional, 42-hour power reserve with a beat rate of 28,800 vibrations per hour. The stop seconds, the quick set, the vertical clutch chronograph, very, very, very tough and reliable. These can easily be adjusted to keep chronometer grade time, so the underlying hardware is the real deal. A timepiece that gives you a great deal of vintage vibe, albeit with a degree of fit, finish, specification, and water resistance that no vintage watch enjoys. You can see and own this Tudor Heritage Chrono on the Watchbox. Email me. It's in the description, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. The Tudor Heritage Chrono by night.